A common mistake most guys make in their training is trying to curl their ways into huge arms. The truth is, the biceps are less than half of the entire mass of your arms. The larger portion that actually helps your arms fill your sleeves is your triceps. The triceps actually make up more than 60% of your arms. Instead of worrying about having the biggest biceps in the world, make sure to have a balance between the two muscle groups to really maximize your arm growth. And chances are, if you're watching this video right now, you're probably guilty of doing more biceps and little to no triceps training at all. And in this video, we're going to be going over the 5 best exercises to build your triceps to make your arms look massive. The triceps are made up of 3 different heads. You have the long head, which is on the inside and makes up the bulk of your triceps. And when well developed, makes your arms look thicker from the backside and makes them overall more massive. Then you have the lateral head, which is on the outside, which creates that horseshoe that most people desire. And you also have a medial head, which is the one in between the long head and the lateral head. The first exercise to build your triceps is the easy bar skull crushers. This is a great exercise to build the long head of your triceps. Stretching your arms and placing your elbows behind your head puts most of the tension on the long head of the triceps. To perform this exercise, grab an easy bar with a shoulder width grip or whatever is more comfortable for you. Starting with the bar in front of your chest, bring your elbows back so the weight is behind your head. Now, bend your elbows and lower the bar behind your head and stretch the triceps as far as possible. Slightly bring your upper arms back, then push the weight back up by straightening your elbows. If you want to emphasize the long head even more, once you straighten your elbows all the way out, slightly bring the bar forward and contract the long head of your triceps using a mind to muscle connection. The moderate rep range of 6 to 12 reps is going to be the best for the skull crushers. Next, we have the overhead dumbbell extensions. This is going to be similar to the skull crusher, except we'll be sitting up with the dumbbells over our head instead of laying down. Grab a dumbbell and make a triangle with your hands around one side of it. Place the dumbbell straight over your head where your elbows in line with your ears. Lower the dumbbell behind your head by bending your elbows and stretch the triceps all the way out. Keeping a slight flare with your elbows, straighten out your arms and squeeze your triceps at the top of the movement. For this exercise, I also recommend sticking to a moderate rep range of 6 to 12 reps and really focus on getting strong with this movement. Now that we went over 2 exercises that emphasize the long head, let's make a move to an exercise that targets more of the lateral head. It's called the tricep cable extension, or the tricep pushdowns, some people call them. You can use a bar or a rope attached to the cable machine for this one. Slightly bend over with the bar or rope out in front of you. Keep your upper arms locked into place and straighten your elbows by contracting your triceps. Really focus on squeezing your triceps at the bottom of the movement. If you want to get the long head involved a little more, after you strengthen out your arms, bring your arms towards your hips like a mini lat pullover and contract your triceps as hard as possible. Then let the weight back up, letting your arms slightly rock back into place. I recommend using a bar attached and going heavy, sticking to a moderate rep range of 8 to 12 reps. Then using a rope attached with lighter weight, working in the light rep range of 12 to 20 reps and really focusing on the mind to muscle connection where your triceps getting a solid pump. The 4th exercise is going to be the overhead tricep cable extension. To set up for this exercise, move the cable attached about as high as your hips or so. You will then grab the bar or the rope and place your hands behind your head where your elbow is pointing up and slightly flared. Straighten your arms out by squeezing the triceps and then slowly let the weight back down for a full stretch. You can also do this too with one arm at a time by using the rope attached and grabbing the rope on one side, following the same cues you do with the two arms. I recommend keeping this exercise in the moderate to high rep range. The last exercise to build thicker triceps is the dumbbell kickback. This is a great exercise, especially for those who have trouble engaging their long head of the triceps. Put one knee on a bench, or just bend over and use your other hand for support. Bring your upper arm up so it is in line with your torso. Now, unlike what your buddy tries to tell you, you do not lock your upper arm into place. You will straighten your elbow out and then bring your arm behind your torso to fully engage the long head. You will feel a very strong contraction, and it may be even slightly painful because of how strong it is. This exercise, you really want to get in a lot of reps and really pump up those triceps. For kickbacks, work in the 12 to 20 rep range. So guys, if you want horseshoe triceps to make your arms look twice as big with a nice set of biceps, then start implementing these 5 exercises into your training routine starting today. I hope you guys found this video informative. Please hit that like button, it helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and definitely hit the notification button so you can stay up to date with all the latest content that I put out. Alright guys, thank you guys for all the support, and peace out.